good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the, I guess, low-key Yalan ASMR or whatever you want to call it. How's it going, everybody? Hola amigos, welcome to another episode of Genshin Impact, the Sumeru story. Hopefully things are running pretty well. As of right, yeah, dude, freaking love Yalan, bro. Like, it's her birthday, actually. It is her birthday today, which is actually pretty awesome.
Navigating the world is a
And I
whole
love
lot
it.
easier with a few
I
different
love it so
identities to
much.
choose
I love
from.
the fact that it's her birthday
Need me to
today.
come up
It's
with some
awesome.
for you?
But we're back at Sumeru. We are actually trying to see how far we can get today. The reason why I didn't stream it last time when I was doing the Game Choice Friday was mainly because like everything was kind of late. And knowing Genshin and the fact that I do the story, it takes a while to finish. So I wanted to make sure there was a decent amount of time. We're going like about like 3 hours. Also, our boy Sino, Mr. Jokester.
Do you still
we love
have any
him.
questions for me before we start our investigation?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I got the notification that it was like Gilan's birthday, which is pretty awesome. One of my favorite characters, definitely.
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village. A mysterious phenomenon.
Oh, Kale's birthday is the day after. Really?
When mad
That's
scholars
adorable.
First arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before.
How do you feel about the new
But
voice for Tignari? I think it sounds
after
pretty
spending
good,
some
honestly.
time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly
It sounds like
resented having
fairly
to take
smug,
in
but
the
like
mad
not too
scholars.
smug, but also like very caring at the same
strange
time.
Incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest
I like it, to be honest.
earthquake
I'm
in
gonna
living
take.
memory.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him. The
I
then
just find
chief
it
of the
hilarious
village
that's freaking
was
Greg from
preparing
Diary
to
of the
take
Wimpy
everyone
Kid.
to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped
Yeah,
through
same,
the
dude.
ground that night,
I love the memes, man. They're
all the
amazing.
houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep
Ooh.
into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness,
It's like nobody
and began
died.
to refer to them
I
as
guess.
the village keepers.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? What do you make of it, traveler?
I'm pretty sure it was definitely gotta
I
be
don't think so
our
either.
homegirl,
Actually,
Nahida,
Sino, do you
protecting
know
the
if any of
homies.
the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the
Yeah, I
academia
definitely gotta
could
build
still monitor
Tignari
their
now.
activities.
I want to build them now.
That said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably
Okay,
Nahida who calmed them.
Is the audio for the
If
game
you were
normal?
able to draw a conclusion
It feels a
from this one
little bit
story
echoey for
alone,
me, in the
then
sense.
It appears you possess much more information.
I don't want
than I
Tignari,
do.
but if I ever do, yeah,
So,
definitely.
What do you make of the story?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I think maybe a tiny bit of echo, but not horrible.
You
Yeah.
don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using
Yeah, let me
the
see if I
Akasha
can.
to
Maybe
give
it's
her
something
power to
is
the mad
wrong with
scholars.
my thing. Hold on.
No, it's not so much that. I
Oh,
don't
my bad.
believe
I
you.
didn't even realize that it's gonna affect
I'm
this
just
audio
struck
as
by your
well.
reasoning.
Let's just check it
Lesser
out real
Lord
quick.
Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active? The
Okay, so that
academia
one,
has always
let's see.
placed importance on
Okay.
the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
It is very weird,
They've
honestly.
more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, I don't really
And
know,
I've
bro.
never had any reason to doubt their views.
BAO.
In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her
Yeah, it
deeds.
does seem kind of weird to me. Honestly,
To
it's not
me,
terrible, though. I don't think it's
She
terrible.
might as well have been a god that never existed.
But it does feel a
No way,
little
Nahida
echoey in a
definitely
sense.
exists. She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals.
Yeah, let me see if I can figure this out,
so
guys.
I can
Hold on, give me
easily
just a
tell
sec.
when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've
Let me
never
see.
seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay,
How can this be?
remove that.
To think. Our
Give me just a sec,
Archon
y'all.
has been amongst us this entire time.
I'm glad that the dialogue keeps
Alright,
going by
now
itself.
it's our turn
It
to
helps
put
a bit,
our skills
honestly.
to good use for this investigation.
Let's see. Yeah, because it's definitely kind of echoey for some reason, which I do find it kind of strange. We know for sure it's definitely can't really be OBS in this case. It might be OBS. Give me just a sec here. Let's go to the advanced tab here. I guess we'll let the dialogue go for
But
itself.
easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads.
Okay.
Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Did that work?
Who are you?
I think that probably worked.
By the sounds of it,
How does it sound
a
now?
resident of this village.
It sounds a lot better on my
name
end.
is Isak. You'll help me find my
Yeah.
grandpa, right?
We love audio, bro. We love
Is
audio
your
so much.
grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that.
I gotta know in
Grandpa's
case I
my
have to
grandpa.
deal with
Why do you
him.
have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
Oh, let me close the door just in case.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Cause he my gramps, man.
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's
Yeah.
my family.
Yeah. Familia.
I
We all
heard
know from
everything you
Fast and the
said to
Furious.
village chief.
It's all about family.
Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was.
Give me a
But I
sec
had
to
a
fix
vague
something
feeling
else.
that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Haven wasn't kidding
There you
about
go.
Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Okay. If it make you feel better, sure. Let's go. I'm pretty sure we're gonna probably get like a quest block. I heard that apparently, like, if you happen to accept like Nilu's story, there might be a little bit of a quest block throughout the time. So I mean, like, I guess we'll have no choice but to do it. You might be asking, why the heck did you like accepted it? It's because I had keys, and I might as well use them and not waste them. And then little did I find out that I have too many keys now.
Vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Dude, I love her
Yes.
aesthetic so much.
Although he tried his best to stay hidden.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm so
I
glad
still
that I
noticed
didn't
him
have that happen
eavesdropping
because
outside
I
the
haven't.
window.
Yeah.
He really wants
That's
to get his
crazy.
grandfather back.
I really love like the
Parents
little
were both
moon part of
eremite
her back,
mercenaries
like a
who
little
rarely
crescent
returned to
moon on
the
her
village
back,
after finding employment in the city.
like a little headpiece, but it's like a
He was
crescent
raised by
moon.
his
It's really dope.
grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away.
Oh,
Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later,
yo! Don't tell me it's like
elderly
that kid from
scholar
Dragon
inhabited the
Spine. I
village.
thought his dad was alive.
Isak thought the scholar
Fuck.
bore striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man.
Oh god,
However,
it's that
the
kind of
scholar
quest,
was
isn't
unkempt
it?
in appearance and incoherent
It's
in
gonna be just
speech.
like Dragon Spine,
Although Isak
except
referred to the man
in a
as
bunch of
grandpa,
sand.
he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy.
I was just about to say that my man's had
appeared to be living in his
Alzheimer's,
own
but
world,
maybe that's not the case.
almost as if he were
Sometimes I could be
Isak was
wrong,
scared that
but
his grandpa
sometimes
was
there
able to
is a
find
little bit
peace
of paranoia
and would follow
when you
him
do
all the
happen to
time,
have it,
asking
like,
him
you know, have
things like,
Alzheimer's,
Grandpa,
as
want me
it's
to take
basically
you
like, you
somewhere
know, your
fun?
mind trying to
Or,
remember the past, but you can't
Grandpa,
remember anything.
could you tell me
And
stories
sometimes
about
it
the
does
stories
drive
again?
people insane.
All this somehow just makes Paimon
I'm pretty
feel
sure it's
really
kind of like a
sad.
spectrum kind of thing.
It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps.
It also
Nearly everyone who
sometimes,
lives
like,
in the desert
gets
has
worse
some
over
form of
time as well.
hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
The lucid grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have sued the kid. I'm guessing that's what it said. It was a little too fast. From Sino's face, he's probably connected to the dots as well. Oh, he's probably
Maybe
connected
the
it.
people
Gotcha.
have always had a considerate God watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Hey, Crowley, were you able to do this abyss? Were you able to, like, 36 star it? I was barely able to. The first chamber was probably the hardest one.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find
Like,
your
12,
grandpa.
12-1 was probably the hardest one for me.
Wow.
The other two were
Thank
kind of
you
like,
so
whatever.
much.
Especially now, considering that I built Nahida, so it got so much easier. I haven't done the Abyss yet, low-key. I mean, like, the one thing I do kind of like about Spiral Abyss is, like, you don't necessarily have to, like, you know, do it everything in one go kind of thing. for my whole life, the reason why I never really 36 star anything for a while is because I always thought that like, oh, it's only gonna count if you like one go it. Like you have to have the same team for like all the 3 different chambers and just one go it. But apparently you're not, you don't need to. You don't really need to do that. So most of the time I'm probably missing like maybe 1 or 2 stars. So I just built a specific team that's like, you know, meant to 3-star that specific area. Because I know for sure with what I have built, it would at least allow me to keep going towards the next chamber no matter what. Because, you know, well energy.
Alright.
I'm glad it's not all in one. Yeah, exactly. Imagine, dude. I will say Kazuha's GOAT, though. Wait, this was the end of this quest? You mean to tell me that it's... Wait, what? You mean to tell me that it's been months since I haven't done this quest and all I had to do was one final line of dialogue and be like, hey, you're done. Bruh. That's a bruh moment. Hey, thanks for the free freaking wish, though. I do appreciate it. Oh my god. Yo, let's see. Can we get the Nahida weapon, though? Like, dead ass? Fuck. Well, energy, literally. Oh, free to play, by the way. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm definitely like a well. Probably not like a high level well, but like I'm definitely in that territory. That's for sure. I'm like a collector. I just like to collect the characters. That's just me.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
Free to play, by the way, true.
You mean the
Free to play
village
Kazuha,
keepers?
by the way. Has its weapon? No, I don't.
Let me think.
I have a weapon of him,
I was
like a
eating
4-star
dinner
weapon,
the other
R5.
day. I
But that's
saw
it.
one of them by the side of the road, muttering away.
I consider it being a
and
day 1
mushrooms and
Kazuha main.
tree roots.
Dude, I got him on the
Shouldn't
free to
go
play
around
account,
eating
and
that
I'm
kind of
not gonna
stuff.
lie. Like, it made me really regret, you know, skipping his
Did you
banner.
notice anything
But in
else?
my defense, I was not
Anything
like, you know,
else?
financially able to just like, you know,
No,
lose
I
the
think that's all I
50-50
have to
and then
tell
just
you.
spend money
Sorry.
to obtain them guaranteed. That was my thing. So it's like, yeah. I don't really regret it that much, but honestly, that's the reason why I love my free-to-play account. Because, I was essentially able to play Kazuha, and Kazuha just made everything so much more easier, so much more fun, exploring-wise, combat-wise, everything was just great with Kazuha. Then I got Kazuha on the main account, and that's when I stopped playing on the free-to-play account. Is like, now I have Kazuha on the main, and I just built him on the main ever since. Can I build him better? I think so, honestly. Like, I don't think it's like that well built. I mean, look at this. It's like kind of pathetic, you know, crit rate, crit damage, kind of pathetic. Elemental mastery, it might be able to be higher. The only good thing, honestly, for him, honestly, is like the fact that I have this weapon. Artifacts, we got This one was probably the best elemental mastery I could have obtained. This one is actually kind of decent, but again, could be better. But it gets the job done, you know? It gets the job
The
done.
scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Sino, quick!
Right.
Do a joke!
You were asking about...
Calm her down!
I mean, the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly,
I had guarantee, which is
feel
why I
quite
rolled. Yeah, I
sympathetic
feel you.
towards
It
them.
definitely was worth it.
Even though they act a little strange,
I
they've
need
helped
to
me in the
finish
past.
building Wanderer, to be honest.
If it
Oh,
weren't for
honestly,
them,
I need to just
my
start building
house
him
would
in
have
general.
collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught
Oh,
me to
I
look
forgot
out
to
for others.
mention.
I'm pretty sure
so
that if I ever went mad,
I was rolling on the
wouldn't be able
standard
to do
banner. I did
anything
not
like
get
that.
Dia, actually. I got a constellation for
Gotcha.
Diluc instead.
Thank you.
As for when rolling for Dia, I got Tignari. Like, so I basically got a constellation for Tignari, I believe. A little disappointed because I did kind of want Dia. I know she's not that great, but I do want to have Dia because I think she's really cool. Her playstyle is pretty fun. But yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Sir?
Eventually
have
I'll
you
have
seen
her,
my
just like I had
recently?
Jean. It took me like a year and a half to get Jean, so maybe it'll take me like a, I don't know, maybe 3 years to get Dia.
Oh,
Knock on
look,
wood
it
though,
isn't
hopefully that doesn't
Isak.
happen.
Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough Mora. Might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing.
Bro, I
You're
hope this is
looking
not
for
like the
him,
Dragon
right?
Spine quest
Did
with
he
the
go
kiddo.
for a walk and get
I thought
lost?
his dad was alive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
Like, that would
good.
make me so sad.
Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh? Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Okay. Let's see. I did want Dia, but I'm saving for either Baiju or Zhongli. So the reason why I haven't really been pulling, actually, is there anything? I mean, I could technically get a guarantee Nahida, technically, but like, I don't know. I think it's C2 that you really want, honestly, and I don't think I'm gonna go for a C2. I don't have the finances for that shit. I just want to get characters usually, so like maybe I'll just go for Baiju, cause like I could get a guaranteed Baiju, which is why I've been pulling on the weapon banner. The reason why I was pulling on the weapon banner is so I can get like, you know, these things. That I still had some over here. I was also trying to get my free Amber because might as well get the constellations for Amber because those are hard to get for the standard squad. Am I ever gonna use her? Probably not, but like might as well. Oh, also to buy these things that are over here, like this or these, which I always need these because you know every fucking person in Azuma needs these, basically. So yeah, did some pulls on the weapon banner. You know, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe I don't, but obviously I'm not really going all the way. Right now the only reason why I'm still kind of pulling is to get these other stuff because these are kind of hard to get. These are kind of hard to get, so I would like to have a couple of them. Also the fungals as well. So that's pretty much it. Become one of the C6 Amber mains? Sure.
Listen, see if you can
Yeah, what's
make
up,
out what
WoW?
they're
Welcome to
saying.
the stream.
Have you heard?
Are you going to
The
play
mighty
Honkai
King
Star
Deshret,
Rail next
the
week?
sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this
Probably
world.
not, honestly. I think I want to stick with one
Yes,
gacha
of
at a
course I
time.
have. King Deshret is the one
It does
and only
sound
true
kind of cool,
ruler of
though.
this
It does
land.
look pretty cool.
I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming.
Bruh, I mean,
back,
it's
but
true.
It sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon.
I would just like to
What's
stick
your
with one
proof?
gacha. That's it.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more direct.
Yeah, it is technically. Actually, no, it's not my first. I did play that one Final Fantasy game. I forgot what it was. I don't even know if it still exists. And then I played like the Kingdom Hearts gacha game just
like
because.
there's some sort of connection
Why
between
not?
insanity and King Deshret.
This is like my
Isn't
third,
it a
technically.
sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense.
But I think I put most of my time in this one.
Does this mean our lives?
The other
are
games I just kind of
finally going to
play
take a
super
turn for the
casually, but
better?
this one I
Exactly.
still play casually
Those
because that's
city
kind of
folks
like the
forget
whole
what's coming
thing.
to
You know,
them.
they built a system to where you play this
Now,
game as casually as possible.
Repeat everything you've just said from the very
Mainly just the
beginning.
hard content being like, you know, Spiral Abyss and stuff. That's about it.
Who are you?
But you
Where
can
did
mostly play
come
this
from?
pretty casually.
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
This guy's something else.
Bro!
Look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true.
Spit it out.
It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we
I'm
conquer
kind
the
of sad
land
that
on
I
the
don't
other
have
side of the
Wanderer's
wall.
signature weapon, but
They're all
I
willing to
finally
serve
found a
under
use
King
for my
Deshret
lost
and fight for
prayer.
a share
Hey,
of the
let's
glory.
go.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I got it long ago, so I
haven't
never
run into him
usually
over
play
the past few
Catalyst. I
days,
get that,
So
honestly.
he probably hasn't been around the village. What about
I think
you,
my...
man? Have you seen him at all?
What's my main?
No,
I don't
not
think
at
I really
all.
have a
He wouldn't
main,
dare lie to
honestly.
you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
I guess my preferred weapon is probably
No,
polearm.
of course not. All we know are their names.
Claymores are
I
kind of
have
nice,
many
but
ways
they
to
just
stop
feel
you
too
from
like
talking,
clunky because they're like heavy
and many
weapons.
others to
Swords are
stop you from
alright, but can feel
sending
kind of
warning
basic. I
messages.
think polearms are pretty
So
cool.
you'd best just stay home.
Catalysts are kind of
and
nice
hope
depending
I
on the
don't hear of you
character.
trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
I consider myself a sword main because the two characters I main are sword users. Yeah, that's true.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Honestly, so believe it or not, I main a lot of bows. And I don't really like... I suck at the bow play style, but it's like... What? I don't really play with the bow, I just play with the skills. But I just happen to have a decent bit of bow users that are like within my main teams. It's bows and polearms.
Try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
I heard that.
Sorry.
Yeah, like, no, I'm just not good at aiming. I suck at aiming.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Ah, yes. Some random strangers are gonna be entering a house that you happen to live on. Yes. Okay, to be fair, he did ask for help though, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground.
I
with
mean,
his
just take a look at this team, right? I got Diona,
Every
bow
now and
user,
then,
Yelan, bow user, which I
yells
use the
out at the
most,
top of his
Fisho,
lungs,
bow
so
user, my
a
one
lot of
sword
people
user,
are
the
really
freaking
scared.
traveler.
But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
I like using this team a lot, honestly. It's very nice and simple. Hey, I'll be ahead of you. Let me go through this thing.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before. But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
I think he
There's a
got
scent
used
that
to
you
it.
can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day.
Ah,
Then he
yes.
gave us a long lecture to explain all about how
She's
it
throwing shade at me
So,
specifically.
You know Tainari?
Why don't you stare at me, Paimon? Have you thought of that?
Are you two friends?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest. From a scholar.
Ooh, is there like a little Dendroculus or something somewhere here? It's fine. It's whatever. Vámonos. Oh, it's literally up here. Look, it's right there. You bitch. Oh wait, I got it anyway. Hey! Bruh, why did you fall down? Get back here! I need some materials from you. Fudge. Give me the materials, thank you. I appreciate it. That's exactly what I needed. Dude, I want Kaveh too. Kaveh seems pretty awesome.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here. From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the
I
village.
hope that we can get him for
The
free
scent is quite faint.
from an event, because I
It's
don't really
still
want to roll for...
extant.
Yeah, I feel you.
The footprints head in that direction.
I'm actually kind of glad that he's available with Baiju though, in the sense, and not with like a character that like a lot of people may already have in a sense. But it would have been cool to just have him as their free character for the event, because I think it's Faruzan that you get for free, which honestly it's not bad. Faruzan's really cool. It would have been really nice if it was Kaveh though.
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
Oh my
You'd have to
god!
ask whoever
Why you
lured him
roasting
away
him,
with
little
the
child?
incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent? Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
That's true.
Exactly.
I do love food.
Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge.
Bro,
Even
they get
within the
high!
clutches of
Oh my
madness,
god!
they still
420!
yearn for their knowledge-seeking days.
420
and
right
will
now?
follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars? Are the rumors really true?
Bro, they're doing like straight up blood sacrifices.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Alrighty. I really want to build Sino. I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like I say that, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna get his materials, basically like the Beatles and stuff, and then just end up not doing that because I'm just too damn lazy. That's my problem.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
He
Did
does
you
that.
find out anything useful?
He does it a lot, actually.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall.
Yo, who this
Scholars are
man?
fond of it, but
He's
as you can
eavesdropping.
see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
Okay.
If I
Okay.
remember correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts. These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets,
Bruh.
the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia.
You're
Throwing all
poor.
of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
Ah, I think she knows too.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
I think she knows that someone was
Let's head out.
eavesdropping.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
All right, sounds like a plan.
She definitely noticed. She definitely noticed. There's no way she didn't notice.
Sino, please don't take offense. I'm sure Dia just wants to help everyone solve their problem as quickly as possible. That's why she can be so straightforward at times.
I don't mind.
Ah, I see. Well, from the way you were staring out into the distance, I thought you might have been mulling over Dia's words.
No, I'm used to being treated that way. It's natural to fear strength. I take no objection to it.
Okay, well, I guess we're moving.
Take it easy.
Wait, don't I have like a teleporter already ready for me? I made sure to try to get as much teleporters as possible, considering that like I knew for sure like it would be the fastest way to get through a lot of things in this game. Except for the ones inside, usually.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim.
Ah, yes,
Like cheap
classism.
labor,
We love it.
like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
Geniuses like Sataria are one in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
But they just don't care.
Oh,
Ah, yes, classism. Yeah, that's literally what it is.
If I could.
I mean, it might be a mix. It might be a mix of both, like racism and classism, though. It's a mix of both, but they end up being like two sides of the same coin at the end of the day, which is quite unfortunate.
hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh!
Don't snitch!
Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Alrighty then.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean, you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I am
I'm
Traveler.
Zaki.
I have no name.
Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Engur, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Hey, let's go. Wait, where am I going again? God damn it! It's always this freaking. God damn it! Just move your hand a little higher. It turns out I didn't even need to go that way anyway, so it's whatever. It's fine. I hate when that happens.
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the
Ah, yep.
You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh my god! Totally ain't gonna clear this in like under a minute.
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little
I'm
business deal
technically sure
nonsense?
it's second strongest, maybe even third.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
I'm gonna have a Mika moment.
I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Let's go. Here we go.
Just as I
All right, under a
expected.
minute, y'all.
Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Maybe under a minute, depending how spread out they are. That's like the key. Yo, come over real quick. Come on. Come on over. Yo, my man is attacking me too? Oh, that's crazy.
Having your drink?
Scatter! Spring forth!
Midnight, fantastic!
Game's up.
Literally like under a minute. Oh, never mind. That's like under 30 seconds. I thought they were gonna summon reinforcements, but I guess not.
How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you
Ah,
say
yes.
it?
I love
It's
my
only
plant
natural
still
for a
going through.
traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Get his ass!
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
I mean, yeah, she kept going like this the entire
I just happened to
time.
notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up
Ooh,
when they're
chest right there.
drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About how mercenaries only care
I just
about
love how,
war.
like, I'm just staring at, like, every single, like, little thing. Like, oh, hey, there's a
Does
challenge
that
over there.
bother
That's
you?
free Primo Gems. There's a chest over there. That's free Primo Gems.
What makes you so sure?
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
I'm pretty sure this is
You
true.
two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon.
Oh, yeah, it's still charging. Thank God.
I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the academia's trickery.
Yep.
But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
She kind of caught on pretty quickly, considering that, like, out of all the people, the only people who were
Anyway,
able
looks
to
like we're done
kind
with
of, in a
business here.
sense,
Traveler,
get out of
lend
the
me a
whole
hand.
loop thing
Let's tie him up and bring him
was
to the
mainly
village.
us, you know, Paimon and I. Everyone else kind of, I mean, an extent they kind of were, an extent they kind of weren't. Only to a degree. Only to a degree.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Alrighty.
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Okay, so I guess we're good so far. I think it says following them like 6 p.m. There you go. Maybe, perhaps? Oh yeah, okay, we're good. We're good.
Hey, Dia!
No block yet.
Right on time. We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Hello, Mr. Joke Man.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Quote unquote.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Ah, yes, very persuasive.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh,
The
there's
eyes.
no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well,
The persuasive measures,
Fireball.
chat. Yes, very well. Excellent. A+.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may all be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war.
Oh
And
no,
war
my
says
controller's
no.
dead. Good thing I
People
have
of
part
Aru Village care
2.
little about which
That's
god is in
right. We got
power.
controller part 2.
Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life.
I had a feeling.
A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice
yes, mystery
to usher in
man.
King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process. I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? 1 minute.
Oh no!
You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe
2.5.
I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Do you have any idea who that mysterious person might be?
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face.
It's the Torre. It's the doctor.
I believe I may know.
I'm pretty sure it's the Torre.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions
You're useless.
are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are
I'll be back
part
real
of
quick,
our
chat.
community.
I'm still
It
listening.
strikes me now that
Yeah,
this
folks.
secretive character
Gotta love
shares the
Lucy.
same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
Before you ask, yes, I did indeed wash my hands. I am not disgusting.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
The plot thickens. I always like to talk to everybody before we go.
What
I don't know,
scheme is
maybe
the
something important
Academia
happens or
brewing
something
now?
interesting.
You look worried. Thinking about the village keepers?
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could. As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite. Mercs are stray dogs, wherever they go.
Dia, don't say that.
Is it raining?
You can be a part of
Yo, it's
too.
raining hard outside. That's crazy.
Thanks.
Do you
I'll let
guys hear
know when I
that?
feel like joining.
I'm gonna be honest, I did not catch the last part. I hope you guys did. I was just so busy with the rain. There might be a good chance that like I might have to end the stream early if it's like that bad outside, but hopefully that doesn't happen. We're gonna keep going.
I just hope everyone's alright.
I just had a feeling it might happen, but I still wanted to keep going because I don't want to just be like, hey guys, I gotta postpone the stream for like the 50,000th time. Sorry about that. We gotta do it next time. Like, I wanted to at least give it a try, you know? Yeah. Gotta give it a little bit of a try.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa!
Hello.
Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
It's like, if you have eyes, I'm right here. Sir, can you not be silent the whole time? That would be greatly appreciated.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
The traveler looks so worried. He's like, you know what? Let her cook. Let them cook.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Al-Haytham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yup.
Yeah, you're all talk!
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh?
Alright.
Right here in
Go
the
on.
village?
Correct.
Would you like to share with the
What
class?
did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone.
Oh my god, it's a Chi-Chi main! That's
Before
crazy.
that, you need to
Joe-san.
understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them.
Yeah.
By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info from someone we've already spoken
Glad you're
to.
following along.
Okay.
Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't
Flashback.
change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the Mad Scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
All right, well, it's time to find out. I mean, I'm guessing it's just because like they helped her and stuff. You know, it's like, you know, a homie helping a homie kind of thing, which makes sense.
Miss
It's
Johnny,
totally understandable.
As we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Oh, it's one of those!
Really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Honestly, if that were me, I wouldn't know what to say. It's very hard to say. These are things that are usually really hard to just solve in like under a day, month, maybe even a year.
Yeah!
These are usually things that take time to resolve.
So it isn't wrong of you to be weary, and we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the Radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
Damn.
Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
I don't know about Paimon, but I will.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham.
Paimon's was known as a little snitch.
Hearing them most. Sometimes I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village...
Dude, it is raining so hard. I want to see how it looks outside.
It's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are
Por lo
the cries
menos no
of
está con
beasts
aire.
than ghosts.
Eso es cuando está peligroso. Yep.
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Wait. You mean to tell me that thing actually exists? Like a whole... Wait, I wouldn't say it... It's not a cure, right? It's just treatment? It'll just kind of like, you know, calm down some of the symptoms of Elazar? I mean, we have to go.
Yeah, let's go!
For Kale, in a sense. And just find out more information, really. Dude, look at this beautiful moon. Like, damn, dude. It's awesome. Oh, wow. We actually have to do walking this time. Awesome. Okay, we are going this way. You know what? Let's do this, and here we go. Makes it just a tad bit faster. Oh, I guess those things help too, technically.
Is this the place?
It's defended!
Monsters, watch out!
Oh god. Well, this is gonna be a little toughy. By toughy, I mean it's gonna take you a while to get all of them.
Oz, reveal thyself!
When these were harder... Oh god, they are actually... I was just kind of kidding here, but no, they are harder actually. Oh god. Did I make it go? I hope so.
Things are about to get dicey.
Shadow Raven!
Scatter!
Ooh, he almost hit me too.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected. Super strong bandits? Or monsters?
I'm gonna be honest, the bandits are actually easier than these guys.
You know, something like that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Oh, thanks for doing that for me. Because if I did it, we gotta wait like 9 seconds. I think like 10 seconds. In case there was like
Let's
2
go
or
in
3
and
more.
Take a look.
Hey, Haytham, we haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
The words are too big.
Okay, sure.
There's no pictures.
The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So,
Right.
You got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
No pictures. Where's the pictures for me to understand?
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
Maybe it's time to spread your wings and become learned. What does that even mean?
Hey, Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
I'm pretty sure it's just straight up physics. It sounds like it's basically projectile motion. Although it's worded a little weirdly.
Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from
Dude,
that
that's
direction.
so weird. Yo, what if there deadass are people under there?
Here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
Dude, there's gotta be a secret. This is probably right there. A little secret entrance or something. There's probably straight up people trapped in there.
Below.
Yeah.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
Yep. It's gotta be. Someone's trapped in there. That's for sure. I mean, can you blame them for wanting to cry?
As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
What the? Oh, okay. I get what you mean. I get what you mean now. Yeah, this could be interesting. I got some cabbages. We love cabbages. My guess, yeah, there'll be one over here. You're probably gonna have to fight a series of enemies, probably. Or, actually, you do! It's a freaking scorpion and a bird. That's one. Oh, you know what? This makes it easier. There you go. There's another one down there, so let's go over there real quick. Oh, yes. Protect it with scorpions. Oh, these snakes things. Never mind.
Spring forth!
By royal decree.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Okay, what an angle. Oh, there's more. Of course there will be more. Why wouldn't there be? Alright, easy claps. Can I just do the thing? Oh, okay, it doesn't do the thing. Oh, that's the second one? Or where's the third one then? Maybe over here. Nah. It's telling me to go back. Oh, no. It's right here? Yeah.
Propagate!
Nice. What's under here? Can you break this? It seems like it's breakable, but I doubt it. Wait, let me see. Oh my god, this. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna die. Wait, did I die? Oh my god, I'm alive. Let's go. I'll steal all your fruits and veg. Actually, there hasn't been any fruits, but I will steal the veggies. What an interesting place. Oh, there's a beetle here. Or a scarab. Okay, I'm gonna mark here real quick. Hold on. We will be back here later. For now, we gotta continue on. We gotta march forward. Okay, bad news. I gotta go this way. Do I have to? Can I even climb up here? You know what? It's just best I do it this way. It's fine. We'll take the L. We will take the L. I marked it for later though, so I don't forget about that area. It seems like it'll be pretty useful. So I just made sure to mark it for later. Oh, you know what? Use this. Bruh.
Like a lamb to the...
Alright, we're back. We should be good now. Ooh. Patient Abyss male, 23-year-old. Mole on the left side of the forehead and left-handed. While his condition remains very serious, survival will be difficult without professional medical care. The patient's survivability, once found, immediately informed. Don't give up, stay positive. All beings are under a watchful eye of the divine, so don't ever give up. The rest of the document has been rendered unreadable by weathering. Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. Monday, minty bean soup. Tashin, lunch, curry shrimp. Pani puri for dinner. Tuesday, okay, so it's basically like, you know, I guess a meal schedule. Yeah, it's like a meal schedule kind of thing. Week shifts. In case of, hey, what's up, Kennedy? Welcome to stream. Hopefully you're doing well. In case of emergency, contact the physician on duty immediately. Monday, can't pronounce that. Tuesday, just white out. Wednesday, can't pronounce it. The remaining sections are blank. There seems to be darkened remains of a stem inside the vase, probably used to hold flowers. The words for Avon are at the bottom of the bottle. It seems to have been a gift. Oh no. I'm very proud to announce that I am pretty happy with the way my dual school setup has turned out. That's awesome. Have you seen the drama on Twitter? It's quite interesting what's been going on with the wizard game.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
How much am I charging you? That's almost fully charged. Yeah, I saw Goom's video. Dude, it got crazier actually just today.
You're...
He can't
Yeah, Goom's video is part 1.
His eyes are unfocused.
Part 2 is on Twitter right now.
He looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also,
Oh yeah.
why is he the only one here?
So there's a person that like has like a really big like Discord community group or so. Apparently they're very infamous. They were defending King's Isle, and it came off as very tone deaf. And That was probably what it was about. They were probably mentioning about that part, and then everyone got on their ass. They got on their ass. Almost everybody. And then apparently that same person went to their very own Discord, right? I'm saying there because I don't really know their pronouns. If I do say she and they're not a she, I mean, my bad. But they were in their Discord, and then they basically were doing like a giveaway or so. And the giveaway requirements is that you needed to like the tweet. You needed to like and retweet the exact tweet that was defending King's Isle. Because they were getting ratioed like hard. And yeah, apparently a lot of information came about this person specifically. It's very interesting.
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life. Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late.
Bro, I'd rather fall into comatose than retweet defending the shenanigans. Yeah, cause like it's so weird, bro. Like, here's the thing, right? So they had the moment, and I wanted to like comment back or like tweet back at them about this, but like they had a moment when they were essentially like, okay, because apparently like they were asking for like financial help in their server and stuff, which like a lot of people were like talking about it, and then they responded back with, oh well, it's now a bad thing that I'm asking for financial assistance with my personal life and kind of thing, like, trying to make themselves the victim and stuff. And I'm gonna just say it like this, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for financial help. It happens every now and then. Sometimes you happen to be in this situation where obviously you need help with these things. Obviously, we live in a society, in a country where they don't really pay you what you're worth. But like, again, we're not going to dwell too much within the politics of this. However, I, personally have asked my mom, borrowing money in order to pay for my, university and stuff. That way I don't have to worry about the holds and stuff and could just sign up for my courses. They were willing to help me. Again, bless Mama Frenzy. She's awesome. And obviously I'm paying her back. I'm paying her back as we speak right now. And there's nothing wrong, in my personal opinion, there's like nothing wrong with like, asking for financial assistance. It happens. It's understandable. What is bad, in my personal opinion, is the whole situation with like, King's Isle, that they're defending specifically. The whole situation is that not only is it a issue about the chargeback issue, where it's like something that's out of the responsibility of many innocent players, and they get their accounts banned, and then afterwards, King's Isle support, customer support, will come and tell you, hey, if you want your account back, you need to pay the price that's charged back that you did not specifically charge back. It is not specifically from your money. It's from a money from another player who was, doing this type of like, gift certificate kind of thing, or anything, the whole 9 yards. It could be something as simple as like an energy elixir for very nefarious reasons. They have very nefarious reasons for giving you something. And obviously, you probably don't really know because you want to see the best in people. So, they're defending the way King's Isle is doing their chargebacks, specifically saying that, hey, if I was in charge of the company or like in customer support, I will also ban you. And like, I think it's deserving that you got banned because you should have been more careful, which is fucked up because it's like, okay, so you're over here trying to make yourself like a victim that someone was talking about your finance stuff that you need assistance with, but yet you're basically being absolutely rude, being absolutely tone deaf about people having to pay for something that's not their responsibility. That's where the issue lies, in my personal opinion. Maybe some people like, don't like the fact that people ask to borrow money and stuff. Like, that's like, whatever. My kind of issue is like, okay, you're trying to make yourself a victim that someone mentioned about the fact that you needed finances within your own Discord server, within your own Discord members. My issue lies in the fact that it's like, okay, you're doing that, and yet you're like talking shit about people that like got their accounts bad for like chargebacks and stuff, and that it's deserving that they have to pay the chargebacks that they're not responsible for, I mind you, in order to get their accounts back. It's just really dumb. The crazy part is I feel like the player charging back was probably a bot or someone who was a former player who now breathes and hates on Wiz. I mean, that's probably you know, possibility, right? It's a possibility. It could also be a player, because like, okay, let me give you a little bit of the gist. So one of my good friends in this community, he's a streamer. Can't pronounce their name well. It's like Kayuk or so. I forget their name. Okay, again, my apologies that I mispronounced their name. But you know, they did a Wiz quiz, right? And I don't think that's like probably like the reason why like a bunch of this drama kind of happens. Like, it's probably one of them. It's probably the biggest reason why. But there definitely has been stuff beforehand that stirred up even more of like this whole like, you know, Wiz banning kind of drama. But you know, they had a sponsor. You know, they thought of them with like well intentions to do the thing, and then turns out that the person who was sponsoring did not have good intentions. In fact, they found out that there were some red flags of that person right after the whole event, you know, was over and stuff. Again, I will probably just wait until they make a video about it, because don't take my word for it. I would just wait if they ever make a video about it. But long story short, you know, turns out someone charged back. You know, that's why Val and Speedster was banned. And then not only that, but yeah, like they had to pay in order to get like their accounts back reinstated. And then you have like Tap having banned because, you know, it was like old credit card information and stuff like that. It's just crazy. Like, there's so many things that like happens, and it's not their fault. Like, at the end of the day, it's not their fault. Can you make an argument that, yeah, maybe they should have been more careful? Sure, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, why would you put the blame? Like, Kingsall basically just stated, okay, we're gonna put the blame on you that you weren't careful enough for, you know, accepting codes and stuff like that. And it's like, that's such a very, like, shitty way to deal with it. Because it's like, you basically want to have a hands-off approach on dealing with this kind of stuff and do absolutely nothing about it. Be absolutely rude, for example, with the dev account whenever Speedster was talking about like the whole fact that he was banned, and then it was probably Rapier, let's be honest, it was probably Rapier. The way that the response back came through, it was probably Rapier. We all know it's probably Rapier. I'm like 80% sure the person who was responding with that dev account at the time was probably Rapier, going like, oh, this isn't customer support, you shouldn't be talking about this on Twitter. And it's like, brother, like, they're content creators. Of course they're gonna talk about it. Everyone wants to know. Like, the whole thing that Kingsall, like, you know, did with the situation, absolutely terrible. Makes me really question if I still want to support them, like, in general, or make content for Wiz. And then you have someone, like, defending them, literally just eating the fucking boot. They're in an all-you-can-eat buffet, just eating the boot. And there's just so much that has happened within this week. There's so much that has happened within this month.
Looks like they've already taken everyone
It's crazy.
away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you,
They
Kennedy.
didn't have time to come back for him.
Like, how do you know someone is
There
literally...
are
Yeah,
drag
exactly.
marks on the
No,
ground.
there's no way to know
They're
him.
clearer by the doorway. Someone was
What's up,
forcefully
Dux? I'm
drawing
doing
a
great.
cart
How
that
are
was
you doing?
loaded with something heavy.
There are 2 scepters of tributes. They can stay in the gift box forever. Yeah.
It's
crazy.
one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation that we have currently.
Looks like we found living proof.
And then, looks like, based on the statement, it looks like Kingsall doesn't want to do anything about it. Which is very unfortunate.
Time at Port Ormos.
I will say, there has been a very big dwindling in terms of, like, KI supporters. Like, you know, the people who just, like, defend KI no matter what. I've been seeing that over the years, it's been dwindling quite a lot. And that people just want change. People want them to do better. And rightfully
Don't you
so.
think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
We could definitely talk more
First,
about this tomorrow,
the
because
academia spread a
I
false
think
rumor
tomorrow's a
of King
Wish stream.
Deshret's resurrection,
I'm pretty sure that's what's
emphasizing
popular.
the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia.
Yeah, there's so much stuff
As
that
well
has
as
happened
being
this
able
month,
to
man.
exploit the
It's
radicals
crazy.
for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give
Literally, like 2
everything
months
they have
later,
for
we
the
get a
prospect
whole
of
nother
something
bandwidth.
better.
I know, it's not that long ago
Anyone
since the
looking
last
to
one.
exploit that for their own ends simply needs
Crazy.
to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret and look for no further
It is possible it could be
explanation
less than that,
differences
yeah.
of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
Damn, they've been getting downgraded
An
since
exile
the
is still
dawn of
patently a
time.
living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
Experiments.
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be
Mhm.
extracted into knowledge capsules.
Yup.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps
That's
the process
fucked,
caused them
dude.
great suffering,
Holy cow.
which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Hyman doesn't want to think about this.
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Hyman's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
It's also safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Fatui, the Doctor, and the Balladeer. They're using the
look
divine
on your
knowledge
face
capsule.
tells me you've realized the answer.
That's a long sentence, bro. The academia needs people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit.
Yeah, Kennedy, I'm not gonna lie, you miss a
Extracting
lot.
canned knowledge is just one of the extreme
A lot of whiz
whiz
tea, whiz drama.
However, I can't help but wonder.
Very
what
one-sided
do they
drama,
seek
by the
to
way.
gain
Very
from divine
one-sided.
knowledge? The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects...
You ever get Dia? Sadly, no.
If this is the direction of academic progress,
I was not lucky.
Then the
I
academia
lost to
may as well
50-50.
shut its doors.
She is a standard banner now, though. Maybe I'll get lucky, but I didn't get lucky. I got D-Luke instead.
The academia's actions run contrary to their rules.
Maybe
Whether
one
it be
day,
academics
Ducks.
or
Maybe one
knowledge,
day.
Everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Though he rejects the notion of the greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions. Brother! I cannot read this thing! Someone like him might actually make for a better ally. I'm not sure what the other part says.
There are a lot of bad guys in the
I had to read
academia,
like
but
in 200 words per
them.
second.
You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's a
For
great
sure.
way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset.
Oh, I think it
life
stopped
would
raining now,
definitely
actually.
be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing
Yeah,
more
it stopped
to it
raining.
than that.
Pog. We love it.
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
No rain, let's go! I was worried that the stream was going to be cut short because of the rain. But it wasn't windy, so we were pretty much good. Yeah, we were pretty much in the clear at that point.
Take it easy.
Oh, there's a freaking ladder, let's go! Oh shit, you know what? I shouldn't have just walked this way. Be smart about it, just use the teleporter. That's what you got it for. One time during a storm, our lights went out, but then immediately went back on. Oh yeah, that happens every now and then with me too.
We're back.
You're like, no, the Wi-Fi's out, and we have no freaking
You must be
AC.
tired. You should rest.
And then
Get
we
some
went back
water.
to, like 2 seconds later.
What's the situation?
Yeah, it's similar with me as well.
Who's this?
A bunch of other people from the block lost their power, and we happen to have our
Unfortunately,
power.
Somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
So,
Give me that rain, California could use this.
at one point in time,
Do you really want rain in California
the
right now,
abandoned
bro?
Elazar Hospital served as the
Be careful what you
academia's
wish for,
site
bro. It's
for
gonna be rain
extracting
round
divine
1,
Canton
round 2,
knowledge.
round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6,
Their
round
plan
7,
must have
round
been
8,
implemented
round
at
9,
some point
round 10,
before we arrived
and
at
it goes
Aru
on.
Village. Since divine Canton knowledge has been in
Yeah,
circulation
Californians
for
be
a
like,
while
yes,
now.
we're out of the rain.
Yet,
And then here comes another
they
set of
fled
rain.
once we were headed to the village. Almost
We're
as if
actually
they
getting quite a
knew
bit
we
of
were
rain
on
next
their
week.
Trail. Why is that?
Yeah, according to this, right?
What's that?
We're gonna have
We might
rain
have a
Sunday,
mole in our
Monday,
midst.
Tuesday, Wednesday. 4 days. Yeah, we did get a
Want
tornado
us to
watch
be
for sure,
secretly
though.
revealing our whereabouts to the academia.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
Yeah,
It is
I didn't get any
simply logical
notification
inference. I
with
have my
like
reasons.
specific areas that usually do
So
get
what
these
you're
warnings,
saying is
so I assume it wouldn't be as
Sino's
bad.
the mole.
And I was right.
Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are?
The plot
General
thickens.
As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
Damn, that's kind of creepy.
That the academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
My life is a lie!
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now! If the academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be... Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
Interesting.
I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
No, little Billy. Could not go with
You
us.
want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
Oh, I guess you're coming with us, little Billy.
Find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you! Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
Alright, vámonos.
I'll
Well,
be
before we do
awaiting your good
anything,
news.
I want to know what's going to be happening. The plot thickens again. Luckily, no Roblox just yet. I have been told that there might be a Roblox soon within this story, only because I accidentally unlocked the character quest that I probably shouldn't. Well, we'll see when that happens. Hey! And this is why I love traveling Sumeru, these little things. It's awesome.
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
Oh, are we finally going there now? Nice. Vámonos.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yo, hold on, Sino, hold on.
One time,
I need these
Grandpa
things.
almost got lost in the desert, but I was the
God
one
damn it, I couldn't grab it. It's fine. We got 2 out of 3. We're gonna need it for later.
Here.
Later.
This?
It's flying away.
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
What sleeves, bro? You got none. What do you mean?
Around everywhere was already enough work. Okay. So we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there looks like it's buried really deep.
Frenzy, it's a figure of speech. I know.
These are likely fragments of an academia-developed device, something akin to a headset. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
Yo, what's up, Twilight? Welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm Paimon. I like food. Who doesn't love food? Daddy, I'll hate them.
It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
This is,
How did it end up buried in the sand?
It's a mind control device.
They must have been attacked along the way.
MK Ultra, brother.
What?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry. Your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been
How
entirely
you doing,
covered
Twilight?
by
How's your
sand,
Genshin experience
I believe
going?
the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
I'm still trying to get myself 100 freaking fragile resin. I'm actually very close now. I'm at 80.
They can't have gone far.
I plan on doing a stream just using the 100 fragile resin, which will take a pretty long time. But it's gonna be worth it.
Running on sand is so tiring.
Bro, why the fuck did we go this way?
You're flying, aren't you?
He was like, oh, let me go here.
Is flying over sand tiring too?
That's true.
Of course it is.
Oh, dude, I want to get this little thing so bad. Actually, before I do anything, let me just mark it. I'm gonna just mark it here, so I'll remember. Sino, where did you go? Oh, there you are. Yeah, you know, cope with artifact farming, fun exploration, no Eula, that's right.
Voices.
No Eula.
It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any
I actually want to build my Eula, but I haven't been lucky with her artifacts specifically.
Very
It happens to be pretty convenient though that the artifacts that I'm going with Eula are also going to like coincide with artifacts I may want to use for Kokomi. I just haven't really been lucky with Kokomi artifacts.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our deal.
Oh my god, Sauce made a video about the chargeback drama. Let's see what he says in the future. On my own time. No, little kid, don't do it.
Huh? Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Not little Timmy.
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this
Timmy, no.
Seen for yourself.
Reaction stream? Imagine,
The
dude.
means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable.
I've always actually wanted to do that, low-key.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter.
She told him.
Whichever side
Let's
you
go,
pick,
our
nothing
queen.
can deter us from the grand mission
Our
of
queen Dia.
resurrecting King Deshret. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything.
People are saying Dia's bad. Oh
Even if
yeah.
it'll expose you to the academia,
In many ways.
even if they end up disbanding the Eremites, your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years.
I heard she's got a really good story
Yes.
quest.
We've waited a long time for this day to
I've seen
come.
some of it. It seems kind of cute.
The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these 2 men. They're also against the academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada have to say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia?
Oh, let him cook.
These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
Let him cook.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
He's cooking!
You academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
Ooh.
We've known each other
The plot
for years.
thickens.
Of course I do.
Alright,
In
so
that
they're
case,
still chill.
I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm. Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Ramon, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Oh my.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
My man's is actually going through with it? Oh my, for real, for real. Oh my god, they're actually doing it?
Stop!
That's crazy. I thought they were actually gonna go through with it.
Flame Mane.
Baited.
You and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Damn, that was crazy. I got baited. I thought they were gonna do it for real. So like, damn, that sucks.
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
Yeah. It's just kind of how he is.
Let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up.
It was actually
Today was
my
just a
plan.
trial run.
Just letting you know.
Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Oh, that was fast. Ooh. Tomorrow. I'm actually gonna get water because I'm thirsty again. We got the water. Can't wait for tomorrow. We're gonna do stuff. Tomorrow. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Wiz. I'm pretty sure. We could talk a lot about stuff during that day.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Fine.
She felt so bad. You can tell by the look of her eyes, she just felt bad for a second. Oh god. Where are we going now? Oh, are we going inside the pyramid? Is that where we're going? Yo, that'll be fire. I forgot Candace is a bruh, how are you gonna forget like one of the most aesthetically pleasing characters? That's crazy. Honestly, I kinda get it though. You know what I just realized? I could have just used Diona's skill real quick. It would have made things a lot easier. Like, do this, then use your lawn to run through. Be a little bit faster. Hola. We are here.
Huh. They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Bruh.
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there only one of them?
Rahman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put
Not
it this
really.
way. Agreeing to any kind of deal
If it
with
was
the
from some
Dendro
any
Archon
rando shirt.
people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
You stay right there!
Oh my. Yo, it's gonna Yo, it's gonna be intense. Holy shit. Wait, she doesn't have her sword. I mean her claymore. Oh my. Yo. Now little Timmy, let her cook. Why are you shaking, brother?
Why are your hands shaking?
Exactly.
Wait a second. It's a earthquake.
I'm pretty sure that was probably Nahida there. I'm pretty sure that was probably Nahida. Maybe. Just a thought.
Paimon's dizzy.
So we are going to the pyramid. Aw,
This
shit.
day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
Probably.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no, he's getting confused again.
Hey, look around you.
There used to be a temple here?
That's a cool looking temple, though.
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
What's he doing here? And his men too?
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As
He
it
probably
happens,
will.
I want to take a look inside too.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear. 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed.
I changed
In
my
view,
mind.
Gods are just a higher form of living being, or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
Okay. I guess, welcome to the party, I suppose. Oh, it's a domain. I was gonna be like, yo, is it actually like a big ass area? It's like, nah, it's just a domain. A little disappointing, but I mean, hey. You probably do want all the elements though, but sure, I guess we'll go with Benny.
I won't hold
Just
you
in
back.
case there's like a specific area I can't seem to touch. I mean, I don't know. It is possible that, like, I will probably need certain characters. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just have a new team entirely. Hold on. Still
Need
keeping
my
that.
help as usual?
Let's see. Where is that character, though? Let's just change it to, like, I don't know, freaking Raiden or something.
begins.
Oh wait, I need an ice character though. Fuck. It's cause like sometimes they tend to have like the
Time to begin work?
like certain characters that's like, oh, you actually probably need them to like unlock a structure.
The campaign begins.
I've seen it a couple times. Frenzy guess, yeah. It's not a team I would go for, but like I gotta make sure because I don't know what's happening.
It's
Oh,
full
you
of
finally
life.
got Kaching? Hey, that's fire.
This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants.
But she needs Chorus Lapis. I'm
Sir
surprised you
Rama.
haven't been farming that. It is a pain to farm, I agree.
Me?
Do you see another Rahman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
I only did it for
Interpret
Zhongli and
however
that's it.
you
I feel
want.
that.
But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is
Well, have fun
clearly
with
left
that.
over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in
I have to
here is
farm a
that
lot
of
of
the
rocks,
Dendro
which is
Archon.
fun, I guess.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kinda strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Dude, this is such a weird ass theme. The only reason why I even decided with this team is like, what if there's a structure I have to unlock? And unfortunately, I don't have one specific character for that specific element. That's gonna allow me to unlock a structure. Otherwise, I would have just changed it entirely. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess something happens. Let's see. Oh god, this dungeon was a pain. Oh, really? Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Okay, what am I looking at? Okay, but like, what am I looking at? I'm looking at this hall. I see an empty area. You know, it's a... Those are always fun. You know, we love empty areas. It's time for me to show how little brain I have. Oh no, I'm just gonna guess. Maybe I'll have something. I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to know? I mean, I'm pretty sure their patterns are kind of different. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. What the? Why am I stuck? Oh my god. Oh, I guess that wasn't it. That probably wasn't it. Casually. Yeah. Bro, like, what am I supposed to do? That is the question. What am I doing? I don't know. It's like this lights up, right? But like, it does nothing for me. It does literally nothing for me. Like, what am I supposed to... What am I looking at? What am I supposed to look at? Am I supposed to like go up here? No. What am I looking at? How stupid are you? Very stupid. Like, I'm trying to see if there's like a pattern on this door, maybe. I should probably know. Anything, maybe, perhaps, will be useful. All I have is just one thing about this hall that I know nothing about. Nah, because I was stuck in this domain for like 40 minutes because it was annoyingly hard. Really? Like the puzzles? And my stubborn self hates looking up guides. I feel that. I feel that for sure. Yeah, I told you. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's use symmetry. That's right. We're gonna use symmetry. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, let's do that. Let's, not like this one. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. God damn it. Maybe shine the middle? Sometimes I just look at guys if I just can't do anything. Okay, so nothing happened. It's like, what am I supposed to do? What am I looking at? You know? Oh wait, what about if I look down here? Honestly, this doesn't really help me. Listen, I'm trying to you know, use my brain. Want a hint? Sure. You're thinking you're moving one statue at a time, but actually you're moving all? Really? Is that true? But like, it's kind of hard to tell from here. It's really hard to tell from here. What the? I don't even know what did I do? What? What did I do? I don't know what I did. I just did something and it worked. Random bullshit, go. The middle one moved the right one. And I guess you got lucky. Yeah, dude. Nah, totally didn't get lucky. Totally planned. I'm a genius, okay? I'm a genius. Yeah, totally not planned. Totally planned. That's what I mean. I meant totally planned, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I didn't know that, actually.
There is no escape.
Wait, there's another enemy here. There we
Born
go.
of ice and frost.
Is that everybody? I hope so. I think we're good. Oh wait, what's in here? Ah, yes. You got lucky. I did though. I was like, okay, I did something apparently. I didn't notice that actually. I guess I should have been paying more attention. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Shine down.
I will have order.
No touching. Torn to oblivion.
Dude, my Raiden is doing like no damage. It's because I switched one of her artifacts official and it just ruined everything. No, because it took me like 20 minutes to notice it. That's why when I saw you doing the same, I was like, oh, so I'm not dumb. Yeah, Genshin puzzles do that to you. Bro, it's because, like, listen. Wiz puzzles be like, hey, we are giving you the answer. We are literally telling you what the answer is. Just do the thing. Wiz puzzles hit different, bro. They just be like, hey, we're just gonna give you the answer. Just do this, please. Let's just keep moving. That's so trippy. Oh, a chest here. It's like a maze. Very interesting. Okay, but where am I supposed to go? That is the question. Dude, that's so trippy. What the hell? Oh, I guess I went to the right place. Nice. I got lucky. Again.
All hail.
Dude, this team feels so weird because it's not meant to be a team. I just did it because I thought, oh yeah, maybe there's gonna be a puzzle where it's like you specifically need Pyro or Electro or Hydro, and you never know.
Off we go.
Anything important here, or like am I just staring at a statue or like a painting? Yo, ooh. Are you coming back down? Oh yeah, you are. Oh yeah, I was like, is something supposed to happen? Oh, I get it. Okay, so you can't break that. Oh, there's a chest here. Nice. Listen, bro, I need my 2 Freemo gems, okay? I need my 2 Freemo gems. Let's go. Alright, vámonos. We are moving up now. Oh, I guess we're here now. Nice.
There is no escape. Let's light it up.
This is order.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Everybody stand back. Access denied.
There you go. Easy claps. It's too bad they don't really drop anything I need, but then again, you probably don't need it. Oh, mysterious message. After 6 days of infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Oh, so it's a speed thing. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead, mortals shall not pass, or whatever are just made up by the priest who hoodwinked us. I leave this method here in hopes that people of King Deshret who shall travel here in the future shall freely enjoy the privilege of witnessing his sacred presence. So you have to be fast. Long story short.
We're way behind schedule.
I guess you have to wait though. Yeah, so it's gonna make you go back down there. Oh. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh wait, there was already one here. I was like, yo. Oh, interesting. I get it now. Okay, well, we gotta summon it back. I didn't realize there was 2 different platforms, actually. Come back down. Yeah, there you go. It's coming back down. I didn't realize there was like 2 different platforms. Go, go, go. Fuck. Wait, is it like already up there? Oh, it is. Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Fuck. Wait, so is it just up there now, or like... It's just there now? Okay, so what happens if I... Oh, nothing? Okay. Wait, is that not how it works? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Is that not how it's supposed to work? What happens if I'm under it? Do I die? Oh shit, I'm gonna get crushed. I'm gonna die. See ya!
Solidify!
Never mind, I guess you don't die. Yeah, this just takes me back to where I was before, right? Oh, I get it now. I get it now. I think. I hope. Never mind. This didn't really help me that much. Actually, let's try this again. So it's not down here, actually. It's probably up there. You have to activate it. So you're gonna do the thing. Well, I guess I kind of wasted time here, in a sense. I'm glad I'm doing this domain now, so I don't have to worry about it next time. Okay, so activate, and then I guess... Yeah, because there's going to be this platform coming down, right? But then when you raise it again... Is it ready? I can't see it, but I'm guessing it's ready. Then you have to go up. Like so. Boom. Got it. I'm a genius. Nice.
Gather.
Wait, do they like come after you though? Can you like, you know, move over? No, they're not gonna move over. Okay, that's fine.
Now you shall perish.
Okay, at least I'm kind of understanding the puzzles in a sense. That's pretty cool.
Born of ice and frost.
I didn't get it at first, but now I do. Oh, there's another one.
Next on the agenda. No touching.
Nice. Oh, not this again. Okay, at least we kind of understand how it worked, but does this just change? Fuck! Really? Really, dude? You added more elements to this as if it wasn't complicated enough? Okay, so does this still apply? Wait, what? Oh, it changes on its own. Or does it? Let me see. Give me a second. Give me a second. It seems like it's changing the left one. No?
Next
Okay, and what does this do? That just changes. Oh, I got it. Okay, at least I didn't have to worry about the extra stuff, I guess. This is kind of cool, though. I think I got it? Did I get it? I mean, I guess it worked. Okay, where are we going now? Please don't tell me back. I mean, please unlock something. Oh, we did it, chat. We did it. I'm smart. I'm a genius. Oh, this is very pretty.
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Oh my god, the way Ganyu was just standing like this on the side? That's crazy. Is that Irminsul? Or am I mistaken?
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Oh, this is cool. That's dope.
Wait.
Okay, what happened?
What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something.
I'm pretty sure my
among
phone's charged now. It's a tomb.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Yo, I think yeah, that's crazy. Okay, I'll probably talk about this tomorrow. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. That's so funny. Yeah. Yo, I gotta talk this with the peeps at home. That's so funny. Oh yes, we love it.
Here lies
we
our
absolutely
faithful
love it,
priest,
chat.
Kasala.
We could talk about it
His
tomorrow.
wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
I have a little bit of tea.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
What does this man know that we don't?
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies.
Oh.
Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained.
The music, though.
Were it not for greater Lord Ruka Devata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
That's crazy.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
I just want to let you guys know we're probably going to have a lot of background
You might be
noise.
distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to
I mean,
doubt
we're about
King
to end the stream
Deshret's
anyway. I
technology.
just wanted to get through this part.
You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization, it was all Greater Lord Ruka Devata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans, fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Eremites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Raman takes some time to collect his thoughts. Raman's reaction is nothing but strange to any.
Hey.
It's nothing
how you
strange to
doing?
any believer god. I love how like that part takes like 2 seconds of reading.
I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough, but he seems to have figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long
Yeah, I'm guessing this is a good stopping point.
We'll need all our energy tomorrow. We're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Bruh. Hey, awesome chest we have here. So I guess we gotta leave now. Maybe there's something good over here that we need to know, that we don't know of. And it turns out we didn't even need this, whatever the heck this team is. Listen, last time I remember doing like leeway and stuff, and it was like very elemental based, and it's like, oh, you can't complete puzzles if you don't have these elements. So I always gotta make sure. I guess we might as well get this part done too. Okay, yeah, I don't want to even see this team, bro. This team is like god awful. Jesus Christ. Where is here?
Just sharpen my spear.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
Oh, there you go.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless!
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost!
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Is it raining again? Son Yellow's right? Oh my god. Yo guys, we're getting free ice. Free ice. For everyone, free
Sure
ice.
didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't
We
you?
have hell now.
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, yo,
Academia is
escucho.
working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity
I hate this guy's
of divine
voice.
canned knowledge.
It's like
Adds
worse
up.
Mika. Actually, Mika doesn't sound that
But
bad in
how
my
do you
opinion.
determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the scholar's madness for centuries, but
Okay,
to no avail.
I don't know what Mika sounds
Nobody
like.
can
Oh,
explain the
you in
cause of
for a
this
treat.
phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Alhaitham. If it's knowledge no mortal can
They were in
comprehend,
like
then
one of the
something only gods are able
Wimbledon
to decipher.
festivals, the
In
Wines
other
Fest
words,
or whatever.
It's the source
Festival.
of the god of wisdom's omniscience.
It was like
and
a couple updates
omnipotence.
ago. It's gonna be the Balladeer.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a
I'll show you
desire
what
for
he sounds
omniscience
like in a
and
minute.
omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had
She's a
rude
fucking
awakening.
kid, dude!
This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed
Bruh.
away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
So apparently we have like marble-sized hell right now.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood,
That felt
then let's
cold on
change
my
up our
hands.
scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Put on your freaking drinks, you know?
Sure. As you wish.
I want to get to a good stopping point. We're like getting there. Oh yeah, I can show you what Mika sounds like real quick. I have him actually. I have him because I don't know. I think he's kind of cool. But also he will work very well with Eula. So if you definitely want Eula, you'll definitely want him.
Mika, frontline land surveyor, Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company, reporting in. It's an honor to fight alongside you. If there's anything I can do to support you, just let me know, and I'll get to it right away. Anyway, I'll make every effort to navigate us safely and report accurate intel on the enemy.
Kill it, please. I don't think it's that bad. It's supposed to be like a nerdy kid.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
Man sounds like, I don't know, the English dub for a Yu-Gi-Oh character. Even though she protected have never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about?
She's being disrespected.
In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh! Paimon's so coming with you!
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Daniel has been firm and solemn expression on his face. It looks like he's made up his mind about something. While Hatham also turns to the crowd he wants to listen to. After the whole story comes out, all the experiences. I mean, I'm only gonna have like what 3 seconds to read this. Actually, I probably would have finished it if I just shut the fuck up and read.
All of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Nice. Okay. Sweet. Got her done. Oh, we got a constellation too. Let's go. Hell yeah. Never mind. This doesn't really do much for me. I guess I do more damage, I guess. Hey, that might be helpful.
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time. Take it slowly. We
See
need to
through
make sure the
chapel.
plan is as effective as possible.
Free to play, by the way.
Starting to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
No way. Your books aren't quite to Paimon's tastes.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
Bruh.
You're so annoying.
You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Though I cannot leave Auber Village, I can't help but feel stirred when I see the looks in your eyes. I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie.
Alright, who else is here? Is this everybody? Oh, there's Sino. And then we got
The
Dia.
past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on. And none of it'll earn me a single Mora. I can't believe it.
She working for a free 99.
Look on the bright side, Dia. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over.
Nah, bro, it's gonna be free 99.
Hey,
the best
what would
price.
you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could ever spend?
Yeah, like free 99.
Boatloads of tasty snacks.
Oh, free 99.
And maybe some tasty drinks as well?
How adorable. Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasies. If there's a chance they can come true, I'll give it my best shot. And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the better.
In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship. If we can find a way to change all of this, will this nation become a better place?
Honestly, what a great stopping point, though. I need to pull Sino on his next rerun. Dude, I wanted to get his weapon. I happened to get Dia's weapon, though. Which, honestly, it's fine. I like Dia. I just haven't had Dia. That's the only problem. Let's see. Hopefully there's no questing blocks in this. If there is, then like, I guess it's like whatever. You know, I guess there's just gonna have to be some questing blocks and stuff for the future. My guess is that this is probably the last part in the sense of Sumeru, like, at least until I have to face the Balladeer, I'm assuming. I mean, I know it's gonna be the Balladeer. I already know it's gonna be freaking Scaramouche, but, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the quest where you probably get to face him now, so, yeah, I guess next week, we'll probably be doing Genshin again, and try to see how far we can make it within the Sumeru story. You skipped him on both banners? Oh yeah, he came in twice. That's crazy, dude. That's an L. That's a big L, bro. Couldn't be me.
Take it easy.
Got him when he first arrived. Like the whale I am. I mean, free to play. But yeah, so guys, I'll be leaving the stream here. It's a great stopping point. I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. We will be streaming tomorrow with the game choice. It's probably going to be Wiz, actually. We're going to be doing Mayhem, I believe, with hopefully a couple friends and maybe some viewers, who knows, and maybe do some omen farming. So we got stuff to do for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, I'll be leaving it here. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Those help out the channel out quite immensely. And as always, remember to stay frenzy and peace. How do I stop the stream?